Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our second sale of the evening, the fabulous sale of modern art led by exceptional works by San Yu, Wu Guanzong, Zhao Qi, Chu Dechen, alongside works by their Western peers and counterparts. Terms and conditions as previously announced in the last sale. I'll now hand over just briefly to my colleague Igrid to give the announcement in Chinese.
本场拍卖规则与上一场拍卖相同。
Thank you very much. So we start the sale this evening with lot 1011. Lot 011 is the Ling Fengmian still life. The work from 1952. And I have interest already, and I can start the bidding here at $2 million for this, at $2 million, at $2 million, at $2 million, $2 million two, at $2 million two now, at $2 million two, 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 holding here at $2 million two, at $2 million two, at $2 million two, $2 million five. My bid then at $2 million five, at $2 million five, at $2 million five then. At $2 million five. The bid is here at $2 million five, at $2 million five. Any advance at $2 million five? Holding here with my absentee bidder at $2 million five, at $2 million five. Next bid will be $2 million eight. It's with me here at $2 million five. You coming in, Kevin? $2 million eight. Thank you very much. $2 million eight. At $2 million eight is here at $2 million eight. $3 million with me at $3 million. The bid is here at $3 million. At $3 million. At $3 million. It's against you, sir. At $3 million, $3 million two, $3 million five. My bid at $3 million five, at $3 million five, at $3 million five, $3 million eight. Bid is still here at 3,000,008. It's against you, Kevin. 3,000,008. At 3,000,008 now. At 3,000,008. At 3,000,008. Holding here, $4 million. Bid is here at $4 million. 4,000,002. My absentee bidder still has it at 4,000,002. At 4,000,002 now. At 4,000,002. At 4,000,002. 4,000,005. Thank you. I'm now out. It's your bid then, Zoe. At 4,500,000. At 4,000,005. At 4,000,005 is on the left then. At 4,000,005. At 4,000,005. Any advance, Kevin? I'm out now. It's on the left then. Zoe's bidder then. At 4,000,005. At 4,000,005. At 4,000,005. Holding here at 4,000,005. At 4,000,005. At 4,000,005. Thank you very much. 4,000,008. At 4,000,008 now. At 4,000,008. Back to Kevin's bidder at 4,000,008. At 4,000,008. One more. Here it is then, on my right then, at 4,000,008. At 4,000,008. At 4,000,008. 4,000,008 is here. It's not yours, Felix. You are bidding $5 million. Thank you. So it's bidder now at $5 million. At $5 million. At $5 million now. $5 million. At $5 million, Kevin, no more. Thank you very much. The bid is here then. Felix, are we all done? No more. $5 million is your bid then, and we're selling then. Last chance, Kevin. The bid is on my left. Zoe's bidder, and we're selling at $5 million. Sold at $5 million. Well done, and that's to paddle L0059. Thank you all very much. 1012 is next. Property from an important private Asian collection as the first lot. The Lingfeng Yen, the Fisherman's Revenge. Executed in 1953. And we can start the bidding here at $2,800,000 for this at $2,000,008. At $2,000,008 now. At $2,000,008. At $2,000,008. At $2,000,008. $3 million. $3,000,002. At $3,000,002. At $3,000,002 now. At $3,200,000. At $3,000,002. At $3,000,002. At $3,200,000. You coming in now, Felix, at $3,000,002. At $3,200,000. You're coming in, Vinci, at $3,000,002. $3,000,005, just ahead of you, Vinci. Here's the bid then at $3,000,005. At $3,000,005 now. Felix has it on the phone desk to my left here in Hong Kong. At $3,000,005. At $3,000,005 now. At $3,500,000. Are we all done elsewhere? Here's the bid then on my left at $3,500,000. Are we all done? Last chance and selling here. Sure? At $3,500,000. Sold to you, Felix, at $3,000,005. And the paddle number was 36. Thank you very much. $1013 is next, ladies and gentlemen. Again, property from an important private Asia collection. The wonderful work by Wu Guanzong. The scenery of northern China from 1973. This is a premium lot, ladies and gentlemen. So you will need a special paddle to bid for this in the room here in Hong Kong. And I can start the bidding at $65 million for this, at $65 million, at $65 million, at 65, 70, 75, at $75 million, 80 million with Patty just ahead of you. I've taken it first here at 80 million, at 80 million, 85 million, at 85 million. Ahead of you both at 85, 90 million. Here's 90. On my right at 90 million, 95 million, at 95 million now, at 95 million. At 95, 100 is Patty's call. At 100 million, at 100 million is here. On my right at 100 million, at 100 million, at 100 million, 110, at 110 million, At 110. At $110 million. Your bid at 110. 120, thank you, Patty. On my right then at 120 million. 200万. 120 million is here. At $120 million. At 120. Carrie, you coming back in at 120? 120 is the bid. $120 million. 125 is called and I've taken. Right, 125. $130 million. At 130 million. You still in, Jessica, at 130? At 130 million. At 130 million now. At 130. $130 million. Here it is. $130 million. Holding here on my right at 130. At $130 million. It's against the room. It's against you. Here it is. At 130 million. At $130 million. Felix, one more. At $130 million. Jessica, we out? At $130 million. No more? Here's the bid then. Still with Patty at 130. Yes, no? Give me a sign. At $130 million. At 130. Are we all done? At $130 million then, on my right, at $130 million. Felix, last chance. Patty's waiting. He says no more. Your call was correct. 130 is here with Patty, and we're selling. Patty Wong's bidder at $130 million. Is that a bid? Or you want me to wait? You're still in. Okay, Alex may have a bid here. The bid is still here at 130. Thank you for giving me the sign. That's your sign. 130 million. No more. Thank you, though. Here it is then. At $130 million, fair warning to everyone else, Patty has it, and we're selling at $130 million. Sold at 130. Well done, Patty. And that is $130 million, and that's to 0009. Thank you. The next lot is 1014. Again, another premium lot. So if you are bidding in the room, we will need to see your premium lot paddles. This is the another work from the property of an important private agent collection. This is Wu Guanzong and the scenery of Guilin. And we can start the bidding here this time at $16 million. At just $16 million. At $16 million. At 16. 17 million. At 17 million then. At $17 million. At 17 million. 18 million. Thank you. Straight away at 18 million on my left now. At 18 million. 19 million with Paul. Your bid then at 19 million. 20 in the 20. Thank you. Your bid, sir. Is that 20? 20. Thank you, sir. In the room at 20. Thank you very much. 22. At 22 now. At 22. One more. At 22. The bid is here. It's against you, sir, in the room. It's at 22 million. One more. 24 million. Your bid, Kevin, at 24 million. At 24 million. At 24 million now. 26 million. Jessica's bidder at 26 now. At 26 million. 28 million with Nathan. At 28 million in another new place. At 28 million. 30 million with Nicholas Chow now. At 30. At 30 million. At $30 million. At 30 million. At 30 million. At 30 million, here's the bid at 30 million. It's with you, Nicholas, at 30 million. Jessica? 32 is next, thank you. 32 million is bid by Jessica. At 32 million. At 32 million. No more. At 32 million. At 32 million. Kevin, no more? At 32 million, holding here then. Jessica's bidder. It's against you, Nathan. It's against you, Nicholas. It's against you, Kevin. It's against everyone else. Here's the bid then. At $32 million with Jessica. At 30. I would take 33. 33 is the bid. Jessica, it's yours at 34 if you like, but the bid is here at 33 million Hong Kong dollars. 33 million. Kevin, would you like 34? Talk to me. Talk to me. 33 million is with Patty and holding at 33 million. 34, thank you, Jessica. Yes, your bid at 34. At 34. 35, back to Patty now. At 35. At 35 million. 36, thank you, sir. Kevin's bidder now at 36. At $36 million. 36 now. At $36 million. At 36 now. At $36 million. It's all here on the right. At $36 million. Yours, Kevin? Yep, at 36. It's yours, yeah. At $36 million. Jessica, one more? No more. Patty, are we all done? At $36 million. Holding with Kevin, and she shakes her head. Are we all done elsewhere? Here's the bid then. Kevin, you have it. If no further bids at 36 million Hong Kong dollars, then fair warning. At 36 million. No more, sir? Here's the bid. At 36 then. Sold to you, Kevin, at 36. Thank you very much. And that's the paddle L0062. At 36 million. Next up is 1015. The next of our two Sanyus that we'll be offering in this evening's sale. The Still Life. From the 1950s. This is a premium lot, ladies and gentlemen. If you do wish to bid in the room, I will need to see your premium lot paddle. And I could start the bidding for the Sanyu at $38 million. At $38 million. 40 million. At 40 million then. At 40 million. At 40 million. 42. At 42 million. At 42 million. 45 million. Thank you. At 45. 48 million. At 48 million. Against you, Fiona, at 48. 50 million. 50 million's bid in the room. Gentleman's bid now at 50, ahead of the phones. 50's here. 55 million. Would you like 60? 60 million. 55 I've already taken. 55 million. 60? 60 million with Nicholas. One more. 60's here. 65 million in the room at 65. At 65 million. Gentleman's bid in the room at 65 million. 70 million. At 70 million now. At $70 million. At 70 million. At $70 million. 75 million now with Fiona at 75 million. At $75 million. 80 is bid by Patty. 80 ahead of you, Vinci. I've taken it here first. 80's here at 80 million. 85 million. Thank you. At 85. At 85 million. Back to Fiona at 85. At 85 million. 90 million. At 90 million now. Here's a bid at 90 million. At $90 million. At 90. $90 million. No more? Thank you very much. Here's a bid then at 90 million. I know, it's okay. You're bidding? 95 million. Vinci's in now at 95 million. Your bid then, Vinci, at 95 million. 100 million, thank you, in a new place with Lisa Chow at $100 million. At 100 million. At $100 million. At $100 million. Sorry? 110, of course. Thank you very much. 110 is the bid. It's ahead of you both here, and it's against you, sir. The bid is here on the phone desk with Vinci at $110 million. At 110. 120 with Patty. At 120. At 120 million. At 120 million. 130 million. At 130 million now. It's against you, Patty, and it's against you, Lisa. Here it is. At 130 million. 130 now. At $130 million. Any advance at 130? At $130 million. Here it is then on my left. It's against you both on my right. Taking 135 just ahead of you, Lisa. Here at 135. At 135. At 135. 138 I will take. $138 million now. 140 million. At 140. I'm sorry? We're at 140. Yeah. 142 is called. Thank you. It's on my left now. It's against you both. Vinci's bidder at 142. At 142 million. At 142 million. Lisa, let's see if you can get in before Patty this time. At $142 million. Any advance? At 142, it's on my left then. At $142 million. At 142. I will take 143, but we won't make it happen. 143 is called. Lisa's bidder at 100, your bid at 143. Lisa, you bidding 143? 145. At 145 now. Next would be, if we can, 148. Here is the bid at 145. 145 is here, still on my left then at 145. Patty? At 145 then, it's on my left. Are we all done? At 145. 150, thank you. Yes, 152 is called. 152 now. Back to Vinci's bidder at 152 million. At 152 million. At 152 million, here's the bid. At 152, any advance at $152 million. Still on my left at 152 million. You can join at any time. At at 152 million. Here's the bid. It's against you both on my right. It's on my left. Lisa, are we all done? Patty, no more? At $152 million on my left. One. $154, thank you very much. 154 is called. 154. Patty's bidding out 154. 154 million. There we go. Is it showing on the screens? There it is. At 100. I will take 155. We've come this far. At 155. At 155 million. At 155 million. It's on my left again. No. Thank you very much. Patty shakes her head. Lisa, are we all done? Here it is at 155. At 155 million Hong Kong dollars. Just 1 second. At 100, it's a lot of money. It's okay though. You can have a little bit more time. Decisions. At $155 million, waiting patiently on my left. At 155, I must hurry you, at $155 million. Last chance, Lisa. 156, thank you, Paddy. Of course, 157. At 157 million Hong Kong dollars. 158? 158. Back to Patty at 158. 159. 160. At 160 million. $160 million. 161 it is. No more. She shakes her head again. Last chance for everyone else. Here's the bid then at 161 million Hong Kong dollars. Are we all done? Lisa, last chance at 161 million. Paddy, sure? Thank you. 161 million. Sold to you. Well done at 161 million. And your panel number is L0014. Thank you very much. That moves us on to the next of our works by San Yu, the nude, or new. This is lot 1016, property from an important private Asian collection, executed between 1950 and 1960s. And we can start the bidding this time at $85 million for this, at 85, 90 million, at 90 million, at 90, 95 million, at 95 million, at $95 million, at $95 million. 100 million is bid here on my right at 100 million, 110 million, at 110, at 110 million. It's against you, Paddy, at 110, at $110 million. 120 million, back to Patty at 120 now, at $120 million. At 120, you coming in, Dudu? The bid is here at $120 million with Patty Wong, at 120 million. At 120 million. 125 I would take at 125. Thank you, Kent, at 125. At 125 million. 130 million. At 130. At 130 million. At 130 million, holding with Patty at 130. At $130 million. You coming in, Dudu, at $130 million? Holding here then, at 130. At $130 million. Kent, one more. At $130 million. Dudu? Okay. 130 million. At $130 million then? 135. Thank you very much. Kevin Ching's bidder at 135. $135 million. 138. Thank you, Patty. At 138. At 138 million. Kent, no more? At $138 million. It's against you, Kevin. It's against you, Dudu. It's against you, Kent. Here's the bid with Patty at $138 million. Are we all done? Kevin, one more. At 138 million. At 138 million. You try one more, Kevin? At $138 million then. Are we all done? $139 million is called by Paul Wong. Thank you. 139 I have taken. Next to be 140. $140. Can we try 142 next? 140's here. At 140 million. At $140 million. Any advance at 140 million? $140 million. Paul, no more? I can't see a hand up. I can't see a shake of the head. No expression. At $140 million. Here's the bid then at $140 million. Whoa, 141. Small, small. Shoo, shoo. 141. 142. At 142 million with Patty now. On my right at 142. At $142 million. One more. At 142 million. Kevin, are we all done? Dudu, are we out? She shakes her head. 142 is here then. It's just you, Paul. Yes or no? At $142 million, are we all done? 143 is called. At 143. At 143 million. It's against you both. It's here with Paul's bidder at 143 million. It's against you both. Here's the bid at 143. At 100 and 145, there we go, 145. Can we do 148 this time? 145 is here. Back to Patty at 145. Kevin, are we all done? No more, Paul says. Kevin, are we all done as well? Kevin, no more? Here's a bid then with Patty at $145 million. Are we all done? At 145 million, last chance Paul, last chance Kevin, the bid is here and selling. Are we all done elsewhere? At 145 million Hong Kong dollars. Sold to you, Patty, well done, congratulations. And that's the L0048. We move on to 1018, as there is no lot 1017. Again, another premium lot, ladies and gentlemen, so I will be looking for the premium lot paddles in the room. Property from an important private Asian collection. And we move to Zhao Qi and the work from 1998. And I will start the bidding at $15 million for this, at 15 million, 16 million, 17 million, at $17 million, at $17 million, at 17 million, at $17 million. At 17, holding here at $17 million, 18 million, thank you. Your bid, Joyce, at 18 million, 19 million, at 19 million against you, Joyce, at 19 million, at 19 million, 20 million, back to you at 20 million, at 20 million, on my left at 20 million now, at 20 million, at $20 million, any advance at 20 million, at $20 million. Are we all done elsewhere? It's yours, Joyce, at $20 million. Jessica, you coming in at $20 million? Nope. At $20 million. It's yours then, Joyce, at $20 million. On the phone desk then with Joyce at $20 million. Are we all done elsewhere? Fair warning now at $20 million. Sold to you at $20 million. Well done. And that's L0066. $10.19 is next. Another premium lot, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I will be looking in the room for the paddles. This is the property from an important private Asian collection, Zhao Qi from 1961. And I will start the bidding here at $12 million for this, at $12 million, at $12 million, at $12 million. It's already sold. At $12 million, at $12 million, at $12 million, at $12 million. Any advance at 12? 13 million, 14 million against you at 14 million, at 14 million, at 14 million now, at 14 million, at 14 million, at 14 million. Thank you. 15 million in the room, at 15 million. Here's the bid at 15 million, at 15 million, at 15 million. You bidding? 16 million now, at 16 million. At 16 million, at 16 million, at 16 million, at 16 million. Any advance at 16? Ladies bid then at 16 million on my right, at 16 million, 17 million next to you, at 17 million, at 17 million. In the center then, gentleman's bid at 17 million, at 17 million. One more. 18 million back to you, sir, at 18 million, at 18 million now. On my left in the room at 18 million, 19 million now with Jessica at 19 million, at $19 million, at 19 million, at 19 million, at 19 million is here, at 19 million. One more, sir, at 19 million, 20 million you will, thank you, at $20 million, at 20 million, at $20 million, at 20 million, at $20 million. 20 million. $20 million. Jessica, no more? Here it is then at $20 million. It's against you both on my right in the room. It's yours, sir, at $20 million, not yours, Jessica. Waiting patiently in the room at $20 million. Are we all done? Here's the bid then. Jessica, are we all done? At 20 million Hong Kong dollars. 21 I will take. I'll take 22 if you will, sir. 21 is here. You've come all this way, sir. At $21 million. One more? No more. Thank you very much, sir. Here's the bid then at $21 million. Are you sure, sir? At 21, I'm selling here. Thank you again. $21 million. Fair warning to everyone else. It's against you both on my right. It's against you on my left, sir. Here's the bid with Jessica and selling at 21 million Hong Kong dollars. Sold at 21, and that is to L0058. Thank you, Jessica. And thank you, sir. Okay, can we do that? Can we roll it back to? We can. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to reopen a lot here. We're going to reopen at 1018, which is the Zhao key from 1998. Are we all prepped and ready? Are we all prepped and ready? Joyce, are we good? Okay, we're not prepped and ready, so we're going to go to 1020, where we are, back to the script at 1020. So if we can change it to 1020 for everyone, please. 1020 is the next lot. Okay, I think we're all there. Wonderful. So this is top 1020, which is the Zhao key from 1979, the ink-on paper. And I have some interest already here, and I can start the bidding straight away at $2 million straight away, at $2 million. With me then at $2 million. On the book, my absentee bidders, $2 million, $2 million I have, at $2 million, at $2 million, at $2 million. Bid is here at $2 million, $2 million. I'm out, it's now yours at $2 million. At $2 million, on my left at $2 million. $3 million, thank you. At $3 million now, with Nicholas Chow at $3 million. At $3 million, $3 million two. At $3 million two. At $3 million two now. At $3 million two. At $3 million two is here. At $3 million two. 3.6, yes. 3 million 6 is called. 3 million 8. At 3 million 8. At 3 million 8. 3 million 8 now. Any more? At 3 million 8. No more. 3 million 8 is here then. On my left, last chance for everyone else. Here it is at 3 million 8. Fair warning and selling then. On my left to Felix's bidder at 3 million 8. Sold at 3 million 8. Thank you. And that is to L0025. 1021 is next. 1021 is the work by Georges Matou. And this is property of an important private European collection. And I have some interest here, and I can start the bidding straight away at $750,000. At $750,000. At $750,000. At $750. 800,000. 850,000 with me. At 850. 900,000 still with me. At 900,000 ahead of the phones. At 900,000. At 900,000. 950,000. 1 million with me. At 1 million now. At 1 million. 1 million 1. Thank you. At the back of the room. 1 million 2 with me. At 1 million 2. Here it is. My absentee bidder has it at 1 million 2, 1 million 3, 1 million 4. Back to my absentee bidder at 1 million 4. At 1 million 4. 1 million 5. I'm out. It's now yours, Yoni. On my right at 1 million 5. At 1 million 5. At 1 million 5. At $1,500,000. 1 million 6. Thank you. In a new place at 1 million 6. At 1 million 6 now. 1 million 7. At 1 million 7. At 1 million 7. At 1 million 7. 1 million 8. At 1 million 8. at 1,000,008 now. At 1,000,008. 1,000,009. At 1,000,009. At 1,000,009. Here's a bid at 1,000,009. Thank you very much. $2 million. At $2 million. At $2 million. 2,000,002. At 2,000,002. At 2,000,002. 2,000,004. At 2,000,004. At 2,000,004. At 2,000,004. 2,000,006. No, 2,000,004 is here. At 2,000,004. 2,000,006. At 2,000,006. 2,000,008. At 2,000,008. At 2,000,008. At 2,000,008. $3 million. At $3 million. At $3 million. Thank you very much. 3,000,002. At 3,000,002. At 3,000,002. At 3,000,002. Here's the bid at 3,000,002. 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 At 3,000,002 now. Here's the bid at 3,000,002. 3,000,005. At 3,000,005. At 3,000,005 now. 3,000,008. At 3,000,008. At 3,000,008. At 3,000,008. Any advance at 3,000,008? $4 million. At $4 million. At $4 million. 4,000,002. At 4,000,000. At 4,000,002 now. At 4,000,002. At 4,000,002. At 4,000,002. At 4,000,002. Here's a bid at 4,000,002. At 4,000,002. Any advance? No more? At 4,000,002. At $4,200,000. No more? Here's a bid then at $4,200,000. At $4,200,000. Yes, no? You are. 4,005,000. 4,005,000. At 4,005,000. Here's the bid. No more? You sure? At 4,005,000 then. Here's the bid then. Yoni has it. Last chance for everyone else. We all done. Here's the bid at 4,005,000 then. Fair warning at 4,005,000. Sold at 4,005,000, and that is to paddle L0047. Thank you very much. Okay, so we are going to now go back. We've got parties all ready, so we're going to go back to 1018. Thank you very much, 1018. So 1018, here it is showing on the screen. And we all ready? Yes, of course. $10.18 is the next lot. Okay, we all connected? Just give me the sign. Are we connected yet? Are we connected? You can't. Okay. All right. So we go back to the script. We'll go back to the script. So the next lot. Yes, please. Please let me know. Thank you. So we're on 1022 is next. Is that right? Thank you very much. If we can go to 1022, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going to get back to 1022 and the script. Yes. We ready? 1022. Can we change, please? The lot, no, not the amount, the lot number, please. We ready? Perfect. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We're back now, and we'll be offering the Lalande, which is 1022. This is the property from an important private European collection, and we have lots of interest here. And I can start the bidding straight away at $1 million for this at 1 million. At 1 million, 1 million 1, 1 million 2. At 1 million 2 now. With me at 1 million 2. At 1 million 2 now. At 1 million 2, 1 million 3, 1 million 4 is here. 1 million 4. At 1 million 4. 1 million 5, 1 million 6. Ahead of you, sir. 1 million 6 is here. At 1 million 6. My absentee bidder has it at 1 million 6. At 1 million 6. At 1 million 6. 1 million 7. At 1 million 7. 1 million 8 in the room. At 1 million 8. At 1 million 8. At 1 million 8 now. At 1 million 8. At 1 million 8. 1 million 9 in a new place. Thank you. At 1 million 9. At 1 million 9 now. $2 million. At $2 million. At $2 million. Here's the bid at $2 million. 2 million 2. At 2 million 2 now. At 2 million 2. In the room at 2 million 2. At 2 million 2. At 2 million 2. Thank you. 2 million 4. At 2 million 4 now. With Ingrid at 2 million 4. At 2 million 4. At 2 million 4 now. At 2 million 4. At 2 million 4. No more, sir? 2 million 6. Thank you. You're back in at 2 million 6. At 2 million 6. At 2 million 6. Ingrid, one more? At 2 million 6. 2 million 8. At 2 million 8. At 2 million 8. No more, sir? At 2 million 8 then. Felix, are we all done? The bid is here at 2 million 8. It's against you, sir, in the room. Ingrid's bidder on my right, on the phone saying, are we all done at 2 million 8? Fair warning, at 2 million 8. Sold at 2 million 8, and that is to L0037. Thank you very much. $10.23 is next, the next of the works by Lalande. This is from 1972. Again, property from an important private Asian collection. And I can start the bidding this time at $3,800,000. At $3 million 8. At $3,800,000. At $3 million 8. At $3,800,000. Thank you very much. I see you. $4 million further back. Ladies bid at 4 million. 4 million 2 against you. 4 million 5. Back of the room now. Ladies bid at 4 million 5. At 4 million 5 now. At 4 million 5. At 4 million 5. At 4 million 5. 4 million 6 I'll take. 4 million 7. At 4 million 7 now. At 4 million 7. 4 million 8. 4 million 9. At 4 million 9 now. If we can change it to 4 million 9. At 4 million 9. 5 million. 5 million. Yes? 5 million 2. At 5 million 2 now. $5 million 5 in the room. Thank you. At 5 million 5 on my right now. At 5 million 5. The next bid will be 5 million 8. Thank you very much, Paddy. 5 million 8 is on my right now. $6 million. I've taken it first here, just ahead of you. One more. Your bid already. Don't bid again. It's okay. It's yours. At 6 million. $6 million 2. Thank you. I see you. Back to the ladies' bid on my left. 6 million 5. Gentleman's bid on my right at 6 million 5. At 6 million 5 now. 6 6. 6 6. I'll take 6 7 from either of you. 6 7's a response. Thank you, sir. Here's the bid at $6,700,000. $6 million 8. 6 million 8. 6 million 9. Patty, it's against you at 6 million 9. 7. 7 2. Here it is at 7 million two. At 7 million two. Your bid, sir. And against you further back. It's against the lady. Here's the bid at 7 million two. Patty, are we all done at 7 million two? At 7 million two. 7-4. 7-6. 7-7. I'll take 7-8. Thank you. There we go. $8 million. Here it is at 8. 8-2. $8,200,000. Here's the bid. It's against you, Paddy. 8 million 3. 8 million 4. 8 million 5. 8 million 6. 8-8. 9. 'Done. Thank you very much. Done. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, Paddy. But the bid is here, and it's yours, sir. And we're selling in the room at $9 million, then fair warning. Well done, sir. $9 million. And your panel number again is 500. Can I see the number again? 5005. Thank you very much. Lot number 1024 is next. This is another one of our premium lots, ladies and gentlemen, the Chudachin. Property from an important private Asian collection. Please note that this work was exhibited at the Chudachin Retrospective, the National Art Museum of China in Beijing, the 4th to the 30th of March 2010. So additional note there about exhibition history. And we can start the bidding here at $30 million for this, at $30 million, 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 $32 million, at $32 million, at $32 million now, at 32, $35 million, at $35 million, at $35 million, at 35, $38 million, at $38 million. Here's the bid at $38 million, at $38 million now, at $38 million. So ahead of you, Mildred, here's the bid at $38 million. With Nicholas Chow then at $38 million. Any advance at $38 million? At $38 million. You're coming in now, it's at $38 million. Here it is, at $38 million. At $38 million. No more? Thank you very much. 40 million in the room. 40's here. At 40 million now. At $40 million. 42 million. At 42. 42 million, 45 million, 45 million, at $45 million, 48 million, at $48 million now with Nicholas Chow, at 48, 50 million, thank you, sir, 50. You give me two. Bid is here at 50. $50 million. Holding here at $50 million. At 50 million. Waiting patiently in the room at $50 million, Nicholas. At 50 million. I need a bid. I would take 52. Try 52. 50's here, waiting patiently in the room. I would take 51. Will you take 52, sir, please? Here is 51. No. $51 million is here at $51 million. On my right then at $51 million. At $51 million. Last chance, sir. The bid is here. And the next bid will be 52 if you like, but it's with Nicholas Chow at $51 million. Are we all done, sir? Are you sure, sir? Last chance. One more. 51's here. At $51 million. I know, it's yours. Last chance, sir. Here it is. You sure? At $51 million then, fair warning and selling. On my right at $51 million. You sure? No more? No more? 要不要? $51 million then, here it is, and selling $51 million. Sold to you, Nicholas. Thank you very much at $51 million. And what's the paddle number? 44, L0044. Thank you very much. 1025 is next, ladies and gentlemen, the Tudor Chin. The snow scene here. Again, a premium lot, ladies and gentlemen, and the property of an important private Asian collection. And I could start the bidding for the 1987 work at $7,500,000, at $7,500,000, at $7,500,000, $8 million, $8,500,000, at $8,500,000, at $8,500,000, at $8,500,000. Thank you very much. $9 million. Your bid at $9 million. $9,500,000. At $9,500,000 now. At $9,500,000. One more. At $9,500,000. It's not your bid, Justina. At $9,500,000. At $9,500,000 then. Carrie's bidder then at $10 million. Just ahead of you, Justina. Taking it first here with Carrie Lee. At $10 million. At 10. At $10 million. At $10 million. Any advance at $10 million? At $10 million. One more. At $10 million. At $10 million. At $10 million. Here's the bid. No more. $10 million then. Last chance for everyone else. Carrie, it's your bid. And I can sell to your phone bidder then at $10 million. Fair warning. At $10 million. You coming in, Jessica? Sure? Jessica, no? At $10 million. So to you, Carrie, at $10 million. And your paddle number is L0012. Thank you very much. $10.26 is next. Again, the next of the works by Tudor Chin this evening. And again, property from an important private European collection this time. A premium lot again, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be looking for the paddles in the room. I have a ceremony announcement, which please note that the title of this work is 40 au bord de la rivière, and not as stated in the printed materials. So we can start the bidding for this wonderful work at $12 million, at $12 million then, at $12 million, at $12 million, holding at $12 million, at $12 million, at $12 million. Thank you very much. 13 million now. Here it is at 13 million, 14 million, at 14 million. Not your bid, Vinci, at 14 million, 15 million, back to you at 15 million, at $15 million. Here's the bid at 15 million on my left at 15, 16 million now with Yuki in a new place at 16 million, 17 million, at 17 million, at $17 million, at 17 million, 17 million, 18 million, at 18 million, at $18 million. No more? At $18 million. Your bid, Yuki, at $18 million. At 18 million. No more, she says. 18 million is yours, Yuki. Any advance elsewhere in the room? Here's the bid then. Yuki, I'm selling to your phone bidder at $18 million. Fair warning. Are we all done at 18 million? Sold at 18 million. Well done. And the pedal number, Yuki, is 16. Thank you very much. L0016. That brings us on to 1027. Again, property from an important private European collection. Again, a work by Chu Dechun. And this time we have a slightly different serum announcement. Please note that the title of this work is Su Dongpo. And the correct size is 121 by 80 centimeters. So with the change to the printed details for the work, I can start the bidding at $320,000 for this at $320,000, $350,000, $380,000 again Shigebi, at $380,000, at $380,000, not your bid, on the phones. Justina's bidder first at $400,000, ahead of you both. Justina's bidder at $400,000, $420,000, $420, $450. $450's here. Your bid, Felix, at $450. At $450 now. $480 online, ahead of you bot. $500,000 with Justina. $500,000 is already with Justina. You bidding? $550 with Amethyst. Thank you. At $550 in another new place. At $550. At $550,000. At $550. $600,000 now, ahead of you online. I've taken it first here. At $650,000 with Amethyst. At $650. At $650,000. At $650,000. At $650,000. At $650,000. $700,000. At $700,000 now with Felix. At $700,000. $750,000. At $750,000. $750,000. Thank you very much. $800,000. Bashawan at $800,000. 850 is the response. At $850. Basha at $850. $900,000 with the online bidder ahead of you both at $900,000. Joshua Wan. $950 back to Amethyst. Thank you. Joshua $950. At $950,000. $1 million now in a new place with Zue at $1 million. $1 million one. Ibai back to Amethyst at $1 million one. At $1 million one now. At $1,100,000. Any advance at $1 million one? $1 million two. At $1 million two now. John's bidding now at $1 million two. $1 million three. At $1 million three. At $1 million three now. At $1 million three. At $1 million three. $1 million four. At $1 million four. $1 million five. At $1 million five is here. At $1 million five. At $1 million five. $1 million six. At $1 million six. At $1 million six. At $1 million six. Any advance at $1 million six? At $1 million six. $1 million seven. At $1 million seven now. $1 million eight in a new place for Jessica at $1 million eight. At $1 million eight. At $1 million eight. $1 million nine. At $1 million nine. At $1 million nine. $2 million. At $2 million now. John's bidder at $2 million. At $2 million. No more. $2 million is here. Are we all done, Jessica? It's here at $2 million. Amethyst is out. At $2 million. Next to be 2-2. I've already been offered 2-1. I would take it from you, Amethyst, first, because you asked for it, and I would take it. $2 million one. Who will give me 2-2? 2-1 was asked first. On my left by Amethyst's client. I've taken it here at $2 million one. Yes, $2 million two. Thank you. Please thank your client. $2 million two. We're going in small steps. $2 million three. At $2 million three now. At $2 million three. At $2 million three. $2 million four. At 2,000,004. No more? 2,000,004 is here then. Last chance, John, you coming in? It's at 2,000,004 then with Jessica and selling at 2,000,004, 2,000,005. There's only one way to remedy that. Yes? 2,000,006. Thank you, with a smile. That's what we like. At 2,000,006. At 2,000,006 now. At 2,000,006 then, fair warning, at $2,600,000, 2,000,007. Take it 2,000,007 here first, ahead of you both. John, you coming in? It's 2,000,007 here. 2,000,008 with Jessica at 2,000,008. At 2,000,008 then, here's the bid. Are we all done? At 2,000,008, John, last chance. Amethyst, fair warning, 2,000,009. Back to John at 2,000,009. John's bidder now at 2,000,009. At 2,000,009. Any advance at 2,000,009? Are we all done at 2,000,009? Fair warning at $2,900,000. Amethyst, 3 million. Jessica's bidding now at $3 million. We're moving along slowly at $3 million. At $3 million, here's the bid at $3 million. At $3 million. No? $3 million is here then, and selling at $3 million. Fair warning at $3 million. Sold at $3 million, and that is to L0058. Well done, Jessica, and thank you both, Amethyst and John. $10.28 is next. The Li Huayi, lying on snow. Again, property from an important private Asian collection this time. Work from 2008. And I have some interest here, and I can start the bidding already at $5 million. At $5 million, $5 million, $6 million. I'm bid already at $6 million. The bid is here with my absentee bidder at $6 million. At $6 million. At $6 million. At $6 million. Any advance at $6 million? $6 million 5. I'm out. It's now yours at $6 million 5. At $6,500,000. Are we all done elsewhere? At $6 million 5, it's yours, and we're selling. If no further bids. At $6,500,000. Fair warning then, I'm out, it's yours. Are we all done elsewhere? At $6 million 5. Sold at $6 million 5, and that is to L0063. And that, I believe, is a world record. So thank you very much. That's a world record for the artist, ladies and gentlemen. $10.29 is next, property from an important private European collection. This is a Richard Lynn from March 1962, titled. And I can start the bidding already here at $800,000 for this, at $800,000, at $800,000, $850,000, at $850,000, holding at $850, at $850,000, at $850, at $850,000, $900,000, at $900,000, at $900,000, $950,000, at $950,000, 就是5, at $950,000, at $950,000. Any advance at $950,000? At $950. You're coming in now, Zue, at $950,000, at $950,000. Last chance then at $950,000. You coming in now, Zue? At 950,000 Hong Kong dollars. Are we all done? At $950,000. Fair warning. Yes, no? At 950. It's not yours away at 950. Yes? No? At $950,000. Are we all done at 950? You're coming in? Sure. Zoe, are you coming in? It's at $950,000, waiting for Felix as well. At 950,000. At 950. At $950,000 then. You give me a sign, Felix. At $950,000. At 950. Nope. At 950, fair warning. Are we all done? At 950 then. Last chance at 950. 950, and that was unsold. Next up is 1030, which is next to the works by Richard Lim. This is from the Art of Tomorrow works, sold to benefit the Chu Foundation. And I have some interest here for the work, June, July 1958, and I can start the bidding straight away at $900,000 for this at $900,000. 950, $1 million I'm bid already at $1 million. At $1 million. With me then, with my absentee bidder at $1 million. At just $1 million, and I can sell at $1 million. At $1 million. Here's the bid at $1 million for the Richard Lynn. My absentee bidder has it, and I can sell at $1 million. Any advance at $1 million? Fair warning, at $1 million. Are you coming in, Felix? It's with me then at $1 million. Fair warning. Are we all done? My bid, and we're selling at $1 million. Sold at $1 million, and that's $1 million, and that is to paddle 37. Is that right? Let's hit. Not 37. I didn't see the number. Okay. 45. Thank you. Correct. That was to paddle 45. Lot number 1031 is next, the work by Panjun, The Street of Japan. And I can start the bidding for this lot at $1 million. At $1 million with my absentee bidder at $1 million. At $1 million, $1 million one, $1 million two. At $1 million two with my absentee bidder, someone who couldn't join us this evening, at $1 million two. $1 million three, I'm out, it's now Justina's bidder at $1 million three. $1 million four. At $1 million four in a new place with Gaby. At $1 million four. At $1 million four now. At $1 million four. At $1 million four. Any advance at $1 million four? $1 million five. At $1 million five. At $1 million five now. At $1 million five. At $1 million five. At $1 million five. Here's a bid then at $1 million five. Are we all done, Gaby? The bid is here at $1 million five. Fair warning. At $1 million five. Are we all done elsewhere? It's yours, Justina, at $1,500,000. One more. 1 million six in time. 1 million six now. 1 million six now. 1 million six. Here's the bid. 1 million seven. We have to try again. 1 million seven is here. 1 million seven. At 1 million seven. Yes, no? At 1 million seven, here's a bid then. Justina has it at $1,700,000. Last chance at $1,700,000. Fair warning. Yes, no? Must hurry you at $1,700,000. Fair warning. Gabriel. Yeah. There we go. Thank you very much, Justina. At 1 million seven, and your That's L0022. Next up is the Bernard Buffet. Lot 1032, property from an important private Asian collection. Work here from 1972. And I can start the bidding here at $1 million for this, at $1 million, at $1 million, $1 million one, $1 million two, at $1 million two. Ahead of you, Tiffany, at $1 million two, at $1 million two now, at $1 million two, $1 million three with Carrie Lee first at $1 million three, at $1 million three now, $1 million four. Tiffany's bidder at $1 million four, at $1 million four then, at $1 million four, at $1 million four, at $1 million four. At 1 million four. Any advance at 1 million four? At 1 million four. Holding here at 1 million four then. 1 million five now with Jessica at 1 million five. 1 million five. 1 million six back to Tiffany at 1 million six. At 1 million six. 1 million seven. At 1 million seven. Here's a bid at 1 million seven. 1 million eight back to Tiffany's bidder at 1 million eight. At 1 million eight. At 1 million eight. One more. At 1 million eight. At $1,800,000. Any more? At 1 million eight then, it's with Tiffany at $1,800,000. Any more? At 1 million eight. Jessica, yes, no? At 1 million eight, fair warning. At $1,800,000. Last chance at 1 million eight. Sold at 1 million eight, and that is to L0070 to Tiffany. Thank you very much. That brings us on to first of two works by Wallace Ting. This is 1033, property from an important private American collection this time, dated from 1973. And I have interest here, and I can start the bidding here at $1 million already, at $1 million. 1 million one, 1 million two is already bid. 1 million three, I'm out straight away. It's yours, Fiona, at 1 million three. Your bid at 1 million three. At 1 million three. Are we all done? Here's the bid at 1 million three. 1 million four. 1 million five. At 1 million five. Determined bidding at 1 million five. At 1 million five now. 1 million six. 1 million, yes, 1 million six. 1 million seven. 1 million seven now. At 1 million seven. At 1 million seven. At 1 million seven. 1 million eight online, is that right? 1 million eight with the online bidder. Ahead of you, Fiona. At 1 million eight now. It's not yours, Fiona, at 1 million eight. It's online. One more. Fiona? You coming in? It's yours online then and holding with you at $1,800,000. Thank you very much. 1 million nine. Back to Fiona's bidder at 1 million nine. It's against you online now at 1 million nine. At 1 million nine. $2 million online at $2 million. At $2 million. At $2 million. At 2 million. $2 million. At $2 million. We all done at $2 million? At $2 million. No more. $2 million to you online then. Fair warning to everyone else. It's yours, and we're selling online to Paddle 40 at $2 million. Sold to you online, well done. And that is $2 million. And your paddle number, as stated before, was paddle number 40. Lot number 1034 is next. The next of the works by Wallace Ting. Eat Me, I'm a Fish. And this is painted in 1978. And I can start the bidding here at $1,200,000 for this, at 1 million two. At 1 million two. At 1 million two. At 1 million two. 1 million three. 1 million four. At 1 million four. At 1 million four. Holding here at 1 million four. At $1,400,000. At 1 million four. At $1,400,000. At 1 million four. Any advance at 1 million four? Holding here then at $1,400,000. Are we all done at 1,000,004? It's against you, Felix. It's against you, Fiona. At 1,000,004. Are we all done? Last chance then at $1,400,000. Fair warning, you coming in now, Fiona? At 1,000,004. You sure? At 1,000,004. Your hand's still like this at 1,000,004. Hammer's coming up at 1,000,004. Are we all done at $1,400,000? 1,000,004. And that was unsold. Lot number 1035 is next. Wonderful work here by Xiao Qin, ladies and gentlemen. It's dated from 1998, and I have some interest here, and I can start the bidding at $800,000 for this, at 800,000, at 800,000. The bid is with me at 800,000 straight away, at 800,000, at $800,000. Any advance at 800,000? Barshawan. Here's the bid then. My bid then at 800,000, and I can sell at $800,000. At $800,000. You coming in now? 850, 900 still with me at 900. At 900,000. Joshua Wan. At 900,000. At $900,000. Here's the bid. At 900,000. 950,000 now with Tracy. $1 million with me at $1 million. Ibai Wan. My bid at $1 million. Ahead of you both. My absentee bidder still has it at 1 million. At $1 million. At 1 million. I've taken 1,000,001 already here. Thank you. 1,000,001 ahead of you. I didn't have to make the choice. At 1,000,001. I'm now out, by the way. It's yours, Tracy, at 1,000,001. Next to be 1,000,002. The bid is here at, yes? You're bidding 1,000,002. Thank you. 1,000,002 now with Justina at 1,000,002. At 1,000,002. Tracy, no more? At 1,000,002. At 1,000,002. Here's the bid at 1,000,002. Tracy, one more? If not, I'm selling to Justina's bidder then at 1,000,002. Fair warning. Tracy, no more? She shakes her head finally. There we go. You're coming to you then, Justina, at $1,200,000. Sold at 1,000,002, and your paddle number is L0034. Thank you very much. Brings us on to 1036, which is the work by Chen Tingshi, The Day and Night, numbered 25. This time property from the collection of Sheridan and Sally Bell. And I can start the bidding here nice and high with some interest, and I can start the bidding at 170, 180, 190, 200,000 I'm bid already, at $200,000 already at 200,000, at $200,000, 220, 240 with me, 260, 260, your bid at 260, at 260,000, 280, 300 with me, at $300,000, it's here at 300,000, ahead of the room, at 300,000, my bid then, it's against the phones. 320,000, I'm out, it's now yours, Yuki, in a new place at 320, at 320,000, 350,000 with Felix at 350, at $350,000, at $350,000, 380,000, at 380,000, 400,000, at $400,000, at $400,000 now, 420,000 ahead of you, 420, sorry, back to Carrie's bidder at 420. Online at 450, thank you very much. The online bidder has it now at 450. At $450,000. At 450. At $450,000. At 450. 480,000. At $480,000. At 480. 500,000. At $500,000. At 500,000. Any advance? 550 with the online bidder now. At 550, at $550,000, 600,000 back to carry. At 600,000, Lu Shuan. At 600,000 now. At $600,000. At 600,000. Any advance at 600,000? At $600,000. 650,000 at 650. At $650,000. 700,000 online at 700,000. At $700,000. At $700,000. At 700,000. At 700,000. No more? Yours online and waiting, 750 in time. 750. It's against you online now. It's here on the phone desk in Hong Kong with Yuki at $750,000. Any advance? At 750 now. We all done? At 750. The bid is here then. It's against you online. 800 in time. 80万. Online has it at 800,000. At $800,000. At $800,000. Any advance at 800,000? At $800,000. At $800,000. Are we all done at $800,000? Here's the bid at $800,000 then. Fair warning, I'm selling at $800,000. Last chance, Yuki, I must hurry you. She shakes her head. Sold to you online at $800,000, well done, and that's to paddle number 30. And the last lot in this session, ladies and gentlemen, is 1037. Again, property from the collection of Sheridan and Sally Ball. This is the Attention Shear. This time it's entitled The First Crack of Thunder. And I have some interest here, and I can start the bidding straight away at $160,000. At 160 then, 170, 180, at 180, 190 I'm bid. At 190, at 190, 200,000. I've taken it first here, I'm out. It's now yours, carry at 200,000. Ahead of you, Kent, at 200,000. At 200,000. Sorry? Bidding. 200,000, 220. 220's here. At 220's with Felix at 220. At $220,000. One more. 220's here. 22. 220. It's against you. The bid is here on my left with Felix at $220,000. At 220. 240. At 240,000. At 240. 260. At 260 now. At 260,000. 280,000. Let's round it up. 31. Thank you. 300,000. On my left at 300,000. At $300,000. At $300,000. Here's the bid. 320,000. At 320,000. 350,000. At 350. At $350,000. 380,000. At 380. At 380,000. 400,000. At 400,000 now. 41. At $400,000. 420,000 now. Yuki in a new place at 420. At 420. 42. At 420,000. 42. 450 now. Back to Felix's bidder at 450. At $450,000. Any advance at 450. At $450,000. 480,000. Back to Yuki's bidder at 480. At 480. 500,000. At 500,000 now. 500,000. At $500,000. At $500,000. Holding here then at 500,000, 550. At $550,000. Back to Yuki's bidder at 550,000. One more. Felix, are we all done? Carry no more? At $550,000. Fair warning to everyone else. It's yours, Yuki, and selling at $550,000. Sold to you, Yuki, at 550, and that is to paddle L0006. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We will take a short break. In fact, we will be starting at 9 p.m., as you will remember from the original script. And please, we'll Come back for the hotly anticipated sale of our fabulous, flawless 100-carat plus diamond offered tonight for the first time in auction history with no reserve. A reminder that if you've registered to bid online for the diamond, we encourage you to log in to sotheby's.com for this specific sale on your apps and computers now. I look forward to seeing you again in a few minutes. Thank you very much. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for the last of this evening's auctions, where, for the first time in auction history, we will be offering a beautiful, flawless 102.39 carat diamond, perfect according to every critical criterion, offered with no reserve, meaning that it will sell to the highest bidder, whatever their bid may be. Before we begin, a few auctioneer's announcements. The auctioneer may open the bidding on any lot by placing a bid on behalf of the seller. The auctioneer may further bid on behalf of the seller up to the amount of the reserve by placing responsive or consecutive bids for a lot. Please note that in order to bid on the premium lot, you must have registered for and received a 5 or an 8 series paddle. 6 and 9 series paddles are not valid for this evening's auction. Please take good care of your paddle, as you will be responsible for all purchases arising out of any bidding by any party using your paddle. A buyer's premium will be added to the hammer price and is payable by the purchaser as part of the total purchase price. The buyer's premium is 25% of the hammer price up to and including $3,500,000, 20% of any amount in excess of $3,500,000 up to and including 31 million Hong Kong dollars, and 13.9% of any amount in excess of 31 million Hong Kong dollars. Please note that commencing on the 1st of August 2020, the overhead premium payable on each lot will be 1% of the hammer price of the successful bid. The contract between the buyer and the seller is concluded on the striking of the auctioneer's hammer, and payment of the purchase price and any buyer's expenses is due immediately in Hong Kong dollars on the conclusion of the auction. And we now ask my colleague here, Ingrid, in Hong Kong, to give the announcements in Chinese. Ingrid, please.
拍卖会开始之前，请各位留意以下拍卖官通知。拍卖官可代表卖方开始执行拍卖作品。拍卖官可以代表卖方出价，并有权出价至卖方底价。请留意，高估价拍品只接受5或8系列的号码牌，今次晚拍恕不接受6和9系列的号码牌。请小心保管您的号码牌，因任何人使用此号码牌产生的买入价及所有其他费用均由阁下负责。买家酬金加上落锤价作为总买入价的一部分，由买家支付。买家酬金将以下比率计算：落锤价350万港元或以下，买家酬金为落锤价之25%计算；350万以上到3100万港元以20%计算；超过3100万港元将以13.9%计算。请留意，从2020年8月1日开始，所有售出拍品将按落锤价加收1%的营运附加费。买家及卖家的合约于拍卖官击锤时订立，而买家必须于拍卖会结束之后立即港元支付拍卖品的买入价及任何买家费用。
Lot 1818 is one of the rarest and most coveted wonders of nature. A highly important 102.39 carat D-color flawless oval diamond. Only 7 D-color internal flawless or flawless white diamonds over 100 carats have been sold at auction, making this the 8th. Perfect in every way, this 102.39 carat diamond originally came from a 271 carat rough, the largest ever recovered from the Canada's Victor mine. It was then skillfully cut by Diacor. The diamond likely was formed at depths of 4 or 5 times deeper than what was believed for decades, adding to its legacy. In the hope that you all have your paddles ready, I will now open the bidding at 85 million Hong Kong dollars. 90 million, thank you, 90 million straight away. At 90 million, at $90 million. Here's a bid with Nicholas Chow at $90 million. 95 million, 100 million, at 100 million with Nicholas Chow at 100 million. EE. Here's the bid at 100 million, at 100 million, at 100 million, at 100 million. Here's the bid at 100, at $100 million. At $100 million. Here it is. 10? 101 I would take, thank you, 101. Mildred's bidder at 101 now, at 101. One more. $101 million, it's here with Mildred then, at 102 is bid, thank you, at 102. At 102 now. Lisa Chow's bidder at $102 million. At 102. At 102. At 102. At $102 million. Here's the bid. No more. 102 is here. At 102. Holding on my left end at $102 million. At 102 million. At 102. If we can offer it to our online bidders at 103, but it's at 102. It's your bid. 103, thank you very much. At 103 now. At 103. $104 at 104 million now. Lisa's bidder now at 104 million. At 104 million. At 104 million. Here's the bid on my left end with Lisa Chow. You coming back in, Mildred? Said that last time, at 104 million. Patty? At 104 million. Here's the bid on my left. At 104 million. Nathan, are we coming in at 104? At 104 million. Wen Hao? Here's the bid then, at $104 million on my left. With Lisa at $104 million. Patty? At $104 million. At $104 million. No more? We all done on this side at $104 million. Holding here on my left end at $104 million. With you. Don't worry, it's your bid. You coming in now, Shane? It's $104 million. Mildred, last chance. At $104 million. 104. At $104 million. Holding with Lisa at $104 million. $104 million. Here's the bid. Wen Hao? 104. 等一下。$104 million. Waiting patiently here at $104 million. It's still Lisa's bid at $104 million. At 104. $104 million. They're still talking. At $104 million then, are we all done? Last chance for you all on my right. The bid is here with Lisa at $104 million. Last chance then. Are we all done, Wenhao? You coming in now? At 104 million Hong Kong dollars. You sure? Last chance, give me a sign. At $104 million, fair warning. Gavel's up this time, and I am going to sell at $104 million. Fair warning. Sold to you at $104 million. Well done. Thank you very much, Lisa. Ladies and gentlemen, what you have just witnessed, I'm sure, will go down as a landmark in auction history, an astonishing result on many levels. First of all, the first world-class diamond ever to be auctioned without reserve, and it's attracted the highest number of bidders ever seen on a diamond of this caliber, and the highest value bid ever placed on a jewel online. Finally, this evening, a special note that we will be live streaming our contemporary art evening auctions tomorrow at 7 p.m. here in Hong Kong, which includes the majestic Gerhard Richter from 1987 among the 40 works to be offered. We will be joined by our Sotheby's contemporary colleagues in our desks in London and New York for this groundbreaking event. And on that note, we must leave you for tonight, and we look forward very much to welcoming you back to our rooms here, both real and virtual, tomorrow. Good evening from Hong Kong.
今天晚上我们见证了拍卖史上第一枚无底价上拍的绝世巨钻，在这样子级别的钻石拍卖中前所未见，吸引了史上最多位竞投人参与。我们也同时见证了网上珠宝拍卖的最高出价。谢谢您今天参加苏富比拍卖，感谢大家，谢谢。
Can I close this now? You don't know?